our personal or business activities. Therefore, in Islam, all aspects of our engagement is seen as an act of ibadah. And Allah has also said in the Quran that He has not created us for any purpose other than worshiping Him. In some other places He says that indeed our sacrifices, our worship, our life, and our death are all for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So all these are to the fact that in our activities, as much as we engage in the ritualistic part, we should also be concerned about the fact that other personal activities are meant to worship Allah. Now, the essence of using Islamic finance as the antecedent towards worshiping Allah is itself a claim of the fact that there is a likelihood to think that Islamic finance has to do with maybe corporate organizations or businesses that are engaged in one form of financing or the other. Whereas as human beings, our daily activities will also suggest that everybody is engaged in one form of finance or the other. From a very layman's definition, finance will be looked at as the art and science of managing money. So everybody manages money one way or the other, either consciously or unconsciously. Now, bringing it to the realm of Islam would mean that if we say Islamic finance, then it means that there are other finances that are non-Islamic. So that which is Islamic, therefore, should have its own essential attributes that makes it to stand out from the other types of finances we can take it on. From a general point of view, scholars would say that Islamic finance is that in which it is free from riba, it's free from haram, is such that it encourages putting money into things that will be in line with the capacity of Sharia and so on and so forth. But generally, finance itself, like I said, being the art and science of managing money, presupposes that there is a flow. Money itself is not a transient attribute. It is not a static attribute. It is transient in nature. It goes out, it comes in. It goes out, it comes in. So there is a flow. And when you look at the flow, definitely there is a likelihood to emphasize more on the outflow, especially in this month of Ramadan, where we want to spend as much as possible in needy, those who are in need of some financing, emphasizing on the outflow, but the likelihood of paying little or no attention to the inflow may also be there. Whereas the outflow, to a reasonable extent, is dependent on the inflow. A Sahaba once asked the Prophet Muhammad that what is it that I can do to ensure that my supplications are accepted by Allah Ta'ala? And the Prophet said that go and purify your income. Go and purify your income. If you do so, your supplications, your prayers will be accepted by Allah Ta'ala. This presupposes the fact that without putting so much emphasis on how we spend, we should also at the same time be concerned about how we earn. Because when the money comes in from a very good source, then our barakah can be maximized, not to spend on charitable or very encouraged deeds. So to this extent, I just want to call attention to the fact that whether as individuals, whether as business, whether as government workers, whether as people who don't engage in business as such, maybe they rely on what we call nominal income, children, and so on and so forth. The point remains that from a finance point of view, there is an inflow coming, and there is a need for us to pay attention to the cleanliness or the acceptability of that inflow. So I will just highlight 2 or 3 points, and we'll call it classification, on what I think we may tend to overlook, but then they have implications for the cleanliness and acceptability of our influence. The first one I want to call our attention to is the fact that in our businesses, there is this common saying that in business you don't get what you deserve, it is what you negotiate. And our capitalist orientation or business tendency, therefore, would at times make us feel like, to the extent that you can do whatever is within your reach to maximize your earnings, to maximize your income, to maximize your inflow, then it doesn't really matter. Whereas there are numerous verses from the Quran where we are called to attention that we should be mindful of this. The first thing we should avoid is cheating and lying. Cheating and lying. There is hardly any business today that you can avoid cheating or lying. At times, that is the only way you can make the other party to believe you. Businesses today have been made to appear as if the only right thing you can do is the wrong thing. If you are too truthful also, you are not likely to be successful. So you have to find a way of playing around. Whereas this does not diminish what Allah has prepared for you as your recipe. So as much as possible, cheating and lying in our business activities or in our source of income should be looked at, either consciously or unconsciously. And this is effect. There are verses from the Quran chapter 33, verse 1 to 5, very popular surah, where it's mentioned, and we are always encouraged that you don't get full measure and you return back in half measure. Until you are aware, until you are afraid of the consequences of Allah's power. Then the other one is taking bribe. This is called mobilization fee in the corporate world. So it's not bribery, it's just to encourage the party to do what they ought to do. But there is a fine or a thin line between consideration and appreciation. At times we say we win because we want to appreciate the other party, whereas we are actually inducing the party to do what ordinarily they wouldn't have done. Or perhaps you will do more to us compared to what you also do, and to others they will not be able to exercise the same level of commitment. So bribery also is very, very much discouraged, and there are verses from the Quran that also are used to this. Specifically, Quran Surah Al-Baqarah chapter 2, verse 188. Then another one is riba. The issue of riba is such that it comes in many guises, and it is hardly manifest in such a way that if one is not careful, you may not be able to distinguish if you are already caught in the web of riba. But we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that this is forbidden. In fact, we look at the monetary system today and the entire financial architecture. Whenever there is a crisis, we take a costly look at the cost. We find at the very root a manifestation of riba. And this is essentially such that we pay in excess, either double or triple or multiples of what we have obtained. In our subsequent tazkirah, where we go into specifics, we'll be mentioning from the core Islamic banking and finance practice how this can be identified and how this can be avoided. But on a general note, there are also very various verses from the Quran that says that this is highly forbidden. And there are hadith of the Prophet also that tells us how severe the consequences of engaging in riba. The last two I'd like to share is the collection practices in our businesses. It takes two to tango, as they say, and at times we have to buy, we have to sell, we engage in trade and things like that. But it may happen that we have debtors in the course of our business. Our collection practices also will bring barakah to our source of income. So when we have instances that people are owing us and they are able to pay, we are encouraged to exercise some level of magnanimity and understanding towards putting that particular debtor in a state where additional pressure does not make him to do some other things. I wouldn't know if you are aware of the instance in India at some point where some borrowers, microfinance clients, in their inability to pay back had to resort to committing suicide because of the social stigma that follows. That may be an extreme case, but that the fact that it happened is also a manifestation that we never can tell what such a person can do when we put on necessary pressure, even though by our own Allah's confidence we can afford to exercise more patience. So these are practices we should also look at. And another one is transparency in our business, transparent pricing, responsible pricing, and so on and so forth. And finally, is the fact that our muamala should not take precedence or should not make us to be lagging behind as far as our ritualistic activities is concerned. Oftentimes, our salat suffers because of our business. Oftentimes, our father suffer because of our business, and then we dare not miss meeting appointments. We even violate traffic rules. The traffic light is showing red. I cannot meet just because there is some hundreds of dollars we are actually giving us. But then at times we hear the advance and we just feel like, yeah, Zoom is just until 3:30 before I can do so. We don't get to start. So in our businesses, especially when we can afford to do that, my few years of experience of staying in Malaysia is that if you live here, you will not have an excuse that your business is what is making you not to observe Salah, for instance. Because as you wrap all over the places, you also hear the advance. And there is a kind of understanding, even when you work with non-Muslims, they know that yes, this is what you ought to do because it's part of the thing. So let's not be unnecessarily apologetic. Let's not be unnecessarily shy of doing what our very essence is all about. Your life is